At the 8th International Day of Yoga, which was just been celebrated on 21st of June, India and the world has witnessed India's might, soft might in yoga and meditation. All around the world, as the sunset, as the sun rose from New Zealand to the sunset at Alaska, yoga was performed at each stage and the world knew the power of yoga. Prime Minister of India has conferred PM Yoga Award 2022, and I am joined by Venerable Bikkhu Sanghsena ji. You have been also been Government of India has recognized your tireless effort of last 8 years and promoting yoga at the top of India, at the heart of India, at the Himalayas, at the Leh and Ladakh. How has that experience been? And I know Mahabodhi Meditation Center that you run has itself been recognized world over.
Thank you very much. Yes, regarding the PM Yoga Award for the promotion of yoga, I myself surprised. I had not expected that. However, I was the first to introduce yoga and Vipassana meditation in Ladakh about 30 years back. Since 30 years, we have been organizing yoga and meditation programs both for the locals and our national and international audience. And especially this year, we have organized a week-long international festival of yoga and meditation. And prior to that, as a part of the 100-day calm down yoga program or yoga festival to the 8th International Day of Yoga, we have organized a series of yoga programs for all kinds of people, government officials, students, all kinds of people actually. So this was historic. Now, I think Ladakh is likely to become the capital of yoga, and a lot of people already coming. And this year, especially, we have never witnessed so many visitors like this year we have. And I think we are trying to promote Ladakh as the hub of spirituality for the whole world, the world highest hub of spirituality. Because we need yoga and meditation young generations, economical development, technological development. It is progressing faster than we expect, so we don't need to do much about that. But mere technological development, economical development, without the spiritual values, without yoga and meditation, will not bring what you call the purpose and meaning of life. We will all become like robots, like machines, just earning money, which has no heart, emotions, feelings, just like you see in the Western countries. There was a time in the Western country also, they used to think if you have a better house, more money, more this and that, that will bring meaning and purpose and happiness of life. With the result, they work very hard, and today they have all the things, but there is no meaning, no purpose of life. The happiness, contentment, peace are not there. So we Indians have a responsibility to balance that. India is the birthplace of yoga, meditation. The greatest gift India has given to the world is the yoga and meditation, the spirituality. And people are talking that India should become Vishwa Guru. To me, India always has been Vishwa Guru. Of course, today there's more need to, India need to play a greater role at the global level, because the world is going through unprecedented challenges, difficulties, problems, war, violence, and just mere technological, economical, material development will not bring answers to these problems. So only through spirituality, meditation, yoga is the answer for the all kinds of violence, aggressions, and killing going on in the world.
India has also been a great leveler, if we may use the word, in terms of nature care. You yourself has turned acres, hundreds of acres of land, barren land, into a green pasture and a green oasis at your place. India has developed a green green footprint. Obviously has been increasing since the present prime minister has come to power, and greenery and the green footprint of India has increased. How is that? And we in India has traditionally been worshipping trees and water and elements, and you yourself practice very religiously all those aspects of nature, all the elements. How will that involve the world to practice Indian form of respect for trees, water, element, our mountains, and our reservoir and our rivers?
Yes. Today, the world is going through a serious problem, environmental degradations, ecological pollutions, global warming, and this what is called global warming, and
We have also seen Corona, which has been a very devastating effect.
lot of problems going on. The reason is that human beings are interfering too much in the nature. To fulfill the human greed, human beings are going beyond the limit. They are polluting the water, they are polluting the air, they are cutting the trees, they are polluting the earth. And that is why we are facing this global warming, climate change, environmental degradation, ecological disasters, all this just because of human greed. And in this field also India has a great role to play. Our ancient saints and sages, like Lord Buddha, if you see the life of Buddha, Buddha was born under the tree and live under the tree, become enlightened under the tree, spend his whole life under the tree, and he passed away under the tree. And Buddha clearly instructed his disciple not to pluck even one leaf of the tree without strong reason, not to pollute the water. And we cannot think of greater ecologists, environmentalists than Buddha. So if we follow the teachings of Buddha and other saints and sages who always live with nature, with trees, then things will be different. So India again have a great message for the world. India has a role to play for answering these serious challenges that humanity is facing today. So definitely, yes, India has a role to play.
बिक्खु संघसेना जी, हमारे प्रधानमंत्री कहते हैं सबका साथ, सबका विकास, सबका प्रयास। स्पिरिचुअलिटी और नेचर हमारी विरासत है, हिंदुस्तान की विरासत है, हिंदुस्तान के सनातन धर्म की विरासत है, पूरी दुनिया की। कितना महत्व है सबका प्रयास, जो एक आखिरी में सबका साथ, सबका विकास और सबका प्रयास की बात हमारे प्रधानमंत्री करते हैं। आपका क्या मत है?
Yes, I strongly believe that all developmental develop things without spirituality in the center, without peace and harmony in the center, will create more disasters. Right? So, India is very fortunate to have such a great Karma Yogi leader, Shri Narendra Modi ji, as our Prime Minister. And I see some very special qualities in him. First, he is a very hardworking Prime Minister. Second, very honest. Third, he has a vision for the nation. And fourth, he is a spiritual person. And very hard to find a leader in the world who have all these four qualities, right? So mere material development, technological development, without guided by spiritual inner values, cultural values, human values, will create more conflicts, like they will misuse the technology in economy for destructive purpose, as will happen in Russia, Ukraine war. The world leaders are just sitting and watching as if a LOC movie is being played, not actual real war. But the fact is that it is the real war. So many human beings are being killed brutally, and the world leaders are just sitting and watching. A person with spirituality, a person with compassion, a person who have a global vision, respect, regards for others, cannot allow such things to happen. There were our great leader, Pradhan Mantriji, also tried his level best to negotiate, mediate, stop. War is never a solution. But the leaders, other leaders are not listening. The reason is that there is no spirituality. They have only money, they have only technology, and they're misusing technology and economy for destructive purposes. This is what happens if this mere development without spiritual values, without compassion, will move to more destructions, more cruelty. So therefore, India have again a message, since time immemorial, our saints and sages, Buddha, Mahavira, and other great spiritual masters give a message. This is very important. So we are very glad that Pradhan Mantriji's vision is development, all aspects of development, but strongly guided by spiritual values.
थैंक यू भिक्खु संघसेना जी, बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। और एक बार फिर से आपको मुबारकबाद कि भारत के प्रधानमंत्री का योगा अवार्ड 2022 आपके नाम शुमार हुआ, आपके अथक प्रयासों के नाम शुमार हुआ। 8 साल से जो योगा के लिए महाबोधि आपका जो सेंटर काम कर रहा है, उसके परिणाम है कि आज आपको रिकग्निशन भारत सरकार के द्वारा, भारत सरकार के मंत्रालय के द्वारा और प्रधानमंत्री योगा अवार्ड 2022 आपको आपके नाम शुमार हुआ। बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद विजन टेलीविजन वर्ल्ड से बात करने के लिए।
Thank you so much. Thank you. I am deeply grateful to Honorable Prime Minister for bestowing this award. Of course, I do not work for any award or recognition. This is part of my spiritual life, my responsibility. However, these recognitions will certainly inspire and motivate all my people around me to work harder to promote yoga and meditation, or promoting world peace and harmony by promoting yoga and meditation.
Thank you very much. With camera person Uday Negi, Pranab Prakhar reporting for Vision Television World.